Many students don't realize that they can use their study years to qualify for French naturalization. On this video, I will show you exactly how to go from a student visa to a French passport in less than 4 years. I'm breaking it down into 5 segments. Number 1 is to apply and complete your studies in France. You must study in France for at least 2 years. It could be a BSc degree, it could be a master's degree, it could even be your PhD. Do you get? So you have to choose programs that are eligible for certain residency benefits, and your studies must be at an accredited French university. Number 2 is transition to a work visa. After graduation, you can apply for the APS, that's the Autorisation Provisoire de Séjour. When you apply for that, you get your temporary residence permit, which is valid for 1 to 2 years to seek a job related to your degree. Number 3 is to live in France for a minimum residency requirement. That is, to qualify for naturalization, you must legally reside in France for a particular period of time. Time spent as a student counts as 50%. That is to say that if it's going to take you 4 years to get your French citizenship, right? The 2 years you spent to complete your study program, or maybe 3 years that you spend to complete your study program, is also counting as part of your residency whilst you are in France studying. After studies, you must hold a long-term work or residency permit to complete your requirements. Number 4 is to meet other naturalization requirements, which includes proving your French language proficiency. That's the B1, B2 level tested via the TCF or through a French university degree. Number 2 is to show integration into the French society through knowledge of French, culture, values, and civic life. Number 3 is to have stable and sufficient income and also be of good moral character, no serious criminal record. This is also very important because if you have any criminal record in your period of residency in France, and when it's time to apply for your citizenship, they go through your record. If you have anything really incriminating, it might deter your application for citizenship. So whilst you are trying to study and work and working your way through getting your residency, try to be in good moral conduct to also help your citizenship application when the time comes. Then number 5 is apply for French citizenship. That's after the whole study process, work visa process, and making sure that you meet up your naturalization requirements. Then the 5th part is to apply for the actual French citizenship and submit your application. Some of the things that you need is the SPIC, that's the Service Public de l'Immigration et de l'Intégration. When you apply, some of the documents you'll be needing is your passport and residency permit, your proof of residence, your diplomas from your French institutions, employment contract and tax statements, French language certificate, your birth certificate translated if needed. Do you get? These are some of the documents that you'll be providing when it's time to apply for your citizenship, right? This citizenship application takes up to 12 to 18 months. Do you get? Alternative fast track for PhD degrees. If you already have your BSc, you have your master's, and you want to go there for your PhD, the processing time is faster. If you complete a PhD in France, you may apply for citizenship after just 2 years of residency instead of the normal maybe 4 years or under certain conditions. Processing time and decision is 12 to 18 months, sorry. I've already said that. If approved, you attend your citizenship ceremony and receive a naturalization degree. Key points to note is that dual citizenship is allowed in France. You can be a citizen of another country and have another and decide to get another citizenship in France. Do you get? So dual citizenship is allowed. You cannot apply if you spent long period outside of France during the residency period. That is, if you are working through the process of getting your residency and citizenship in France, you should not be outside of France for more than 3 to 6 months, right? So it affects if you are outside of France for more than 3 to 6 months during your time of the whole process of getting your residency and citizenship. It will, at the end of the day, it might affect your citizenship when the time comes to apply for that. So take note of that. You cannot apply if you have spent long periods outside of France during the residency period. Marriage to a French citizen has different rules. If you're married to a French citizen, you can get your citizenship in 3 years of residence in France. On this screen, I'll be listing some French universities that offer programs for less than 4,000 euros per year that will work towards that part. It can be bachelor's degree, master's, or PhD. You can also find public universities that you can pay tuition for as low as 2,000 euros. Tuition fee is actually cheap over there in France and in some other European countries. I don't know why. One thing about we Nigerians is that we're always looking for, oh, if it's not America, I'm not going. If it's not Canada, I'm not going. Like, if it's not Australia, I'm not going. Take a step first. Take a step. Do you get? So you can actually start with this whole study program in France. And if you want to go through this study route in France, please take note that you must know how to speak French. You must learn French, whether or not you like it. You must learn French. On my screen, I listed some of the French universities, at least 5 or 6 French universities that are accredited and can also take you through this part that I talked about. All you need to do is to just go to their website, go through the programs that they offer, check what you can be able to do, or maybe if you're going for masters, you already know what you studied, what certificate you have, and then you know where to channel your energy, what program to do, and it must be an accredited program that can also be able to take you through this path. Do you get? I mean, your favorite travel consultant, Berry Umez of Travel Remedy. Do well to like, share, subscribe, and if you have questions, you can drop it in the comments. Follow us on our social media handles on Instagram, on TikTok, or where else? All our social media handles. Yeah, thank you. Bye.